Good evening, and welcome to the April 2025 commencement ceremony for Grand Valley State University. Tonight, we celebrate the accomplishments of all of our graduates. We ask that our audience of family and friends stay until the end of the ceremony to support and show respect for each of our graduates. Thank you.
Lily, take a break. I gotta get some work done, okay?
This is a little segment we call Billy on the Street.
Lily on the street. Hi. This is where my human runs this university. I run squirrels. Much harder. Please, may I have a treat? Oh, ignore me.
Can I pet him?
I'm a girl. I knew you couldn't resist. Hi. You have a dog?
I have a husky.
Is he single? What's been your most memorable moment at GV?
The first day of classes.
Laker kickoff or the homecoming game. That was a lot of fun.
You can't beat the tailgates at the football games.
Any tips or tricks for me?
Use those puppy eyes for as many treats as you can.
And always ask questions in the classroom, especially if you don't know it.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
What else, Lily? What else you got for us?
Okay, what's my human's name?
I can picture her. Is it Phil?
Can't recall the presidents.
Not off the top of my head right now, no.
Wow.
Philly.
Yeah.
Phyllis?
Phyllis? And what song should she walk out to at commencement?
Who would let the dogs out, Lily? 100%.
A fun one would be School's Out for Summer.
All I do is win.
All we do is win.
I was just say that.
So true.
Presidents should come out to swag surfing.
Hot to Go by Chaperone.
Yeah, I think it should be hot to go.
And this concludes another episode
Wake
of...
up, Lily.
Huh?
Okay, come on, we gotta go to commencement. You're making me late. Come on.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Lakers, and welcome to the alumni family.
Today, you become a part of the GVSU Alumni Network, a strong and growing network of Lakers here to empower you in achieving your personal and professional goals.
Being a Laker for a lifetime is this really beautiful community that you are a part of. And there's a lot of pride around being a Laker.
Congratulations, you did it.
Now entering the arena, the distinguished faculty of Grand Valley State University. Now entering the arena, the platform officials of Grand Valley State University, including the senior leadership team, college deans, the board of trustees, Provost Drake, and President Mantella. Please welcome Courtney Karzinski, Chair of University Academic Senate.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Grand Valley State University Commencement Ceremony. At a significant university event like today's, we have an opportunity to offer appreciation to those who were stewards of the land on which our beautiful campus was built, long before most of our ancestors arrived. We embrace our role as a leader in urgently advancing equity for all learners and ensure that our community serves as a catalyst for a more just and sustainable world. Grand Valley recognizes the Three Fires people, who include the Ojibwa, the Ottawa, and the Potawatomi, on whose ancestral lands we now live and work. President Mantella, our faculty, and the candidates for degrees are assembled. These commencement proceedings are now ready to begin. Will all who are able please rise for the playing of our national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please welcome President of Grand Valley State University, Philomena Mantella.
Thank you. Please be seated, everyone. Let's thank Anna and Brianna for the beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Anna is graduating this weekend. Graduating Lakers, beloved family and friends, devoted faculty and staff, esteemed members of our Board of Trustees, Sue Jandernoa and Jason Trice, President Emeritus Thomas Haas, and our special guests, welcome to all of you. Today is a moment of joy, a moment of triumph, a moment that belongs to each and every one of you, our proud graduates of the class of 2025. We gather tonight not just to mark the end of an academic journey, but to celebrate every late night, every early morning, every hurdle you overcame, every discovery you did in the lab, every discovery you made about our world, and most importantly, about yourself. Graduates, let's begin with some gratitude, as we never take these journeys alone. Graduates, may I ask you to please stand for a moment? Graduates, stand. I'd like to invite you to turn and face and find your people, your parents, your siblings, your grandparents, your partners, your children, your friends. all those who have lifted you up, who believed in you, those who celebrate your victories, big and small. Let's face them and let them feel the gratitude. Thank you all who are here to support our graduates. Please be seated. And now one other opportunity to appreciate and thank our wonderful faculty and staff who have taught you and supported you with care and rigor and encouragement. Faculty and staff, would you please rise, including those behind me, face your graduates and be recognized for your indispensable role in their success. Thank you so much. Thank you, graduates. And one more item to celebrate. Not only do we have 3,000 Lakers who will graduate this weekend, we are bringing our lifetime total of GVSU alumni to a new high of 150,000 graduates. You are now part of a very large and very well-connected community that stretches around the world. So let's celebrate that milestone moment. It's incredible. Graduates, I'm not going to make a long speech, but I want to talk to you for a few moments. You have been on a journey of becoming who you are as you sit here today. My wish for you today is that your journey of becoming never ends. You are more than the sum of your grades, your credits, and your accomplishments. You are brave, creative, adaptive individuals who chose to rise at a time of uncertainty. You studied during a global pandemic. You found focus amidst change. You showed up for each other and for something greater than yourselves. Graduates, you are remarkable. Shortly, you will cross this stage, not just to receive a degree, but to recognize who you've become. As you cross the stage, I want you to think about this moment as stepping forward with both power and purpose, and with the capabilities to shape communities, industries, and ideas. Think about your continued journey of becoming and where you envision it will be leading you. I want you to recognize 3 really powerful forces that Lakers carry with them, in addition to a diploma and a unique experience. One of the most powerful forces you now carry is resilience. It's a quiet kind of power, the kind that shows up in the long nights, in the moments of self-doubt, in the second tries. It's what's carried you through Zoom classes, job responsibilities, family responsibilities, and days you might have wanted to give up on the court, in our labs, on our fields, and even when that nagging self-doubt sometimes made its way in, where you wonder, can I really do this? Yes, you can, and you did. That is the same grit that will guide you when the path isn't clear, when life throws you unexpected things your way, and when you have to choose between what is easy and what is meaningful. The second force I'd like to discuss with you is leadership. And I want to speak really plainly about leadership. It isn't a title. It isn't a corner office. It isn't even a self-help book. It's how you choose to show up in your life. You've already been leaders, already by collaborating with classmates, mentoring and supporting a friend, voicing a tough opinion, and staying true to your values. Leadership is choosing courage over comfort. It's choosing to listen and to care and to act. It's how you will inspire others, often without even realizing it. All of this, your resilience, your leadership, flows from one essential source, your purpose. Purpose is your why. It's what lights you up. It doesn't have to be monumental. It might be your drive to teach, to heal, to create, to innovate, to advocate, or simply to care. It might evolve, and it should. But when you anchor yourself in your why, you will always find your way back to what matters. When I was in your seat, I didn't know where my path would lead. What I did know was that I wanted to live a life of meaning. I wanted to honor my parents, who, like so many of our families, did not have the opportunity to go to college. They sacrificed so I and my brothers and sisters could have that choice. That has never been lost on me. I made mistakes. I had doubts. I faced forks in the roads. I had no idea the sum of my choices, missteps, big leaps, would lead me here to the best college presidency in the United States of America. I learned through those years to ask myself the same questions at every turn. Is this meaningful? Am I serving others? Would my parents be proud of how I show up? Am I showing up with energy, integrity, and responsibility? Those questions became my lens, my screen, through which I made my decisions. Graduates, I urge you to define your own screen. Define it now. It's not too early. It may evolve, but having your personal lens will always serve you well. It will lead you to a life well lived. Okay, graduates, I offered 2 pieces of advice today. Never stop becoming, and define your own screen for making hard choices in your life. These may not be profound pieces of advice, but they are yours to carry. Congratulations, graduates, class of 2025. We are so proud of you. Lakers for a lifetime. Anchor up, Lakers.
Good evening. My name is Jenny Hall-Jones, and I have the pleasure of serving all of our students as the Vice President of Student Affairs. I am so pleased that we are here to celebrate you, our next alumni. It is my honor tonight to introduce our commencement speaker, our student commencement speaker, Bex Takis Britz. Bex, yeah, you can give it up for Bex. Bex will graduate with a Master's of Nonprofit Leadership from the College of Education and Community Innovation tonight. Please join me in welcoming Bex. And when we were walking out here, her mom and her 2 children still did not know she was the commencement speaker, so how fun is that? All right, welcome Bex. Woo-hoo.
Class of 2025, we made it. Our time here at Grand Valley is coming to an end much in the same way it began. A large ceremony with faculty in fancy robes, speeches, a healthy mix of excitement and fear of the unknown, and in many cases, an uncertainty of how to answer the question, so where are you from? I came to West Michigan in 2006 as an undergrad from out of state. I had a plan in my mind, do my 4 years, graduate, and move back home where my friends were. But as the semesters ticked by, I realized West Michigan was starting to feel like home. So when I graduated in 2010, I decided to stay a while. I bought a house with a 5-year plan to launch my career and then move home. Clearly, that didn't quite materialize. I found my people, found spaces where I belonged, built a career in the West Michigan nonprofit community, and before I knew it, 13 years had passed and I found myself once again on campus, this time as a grad student with a family I had built along the way at my side. And as I stand here tonight, receiving my second degree from GVSU, I realize I'm closer to the day that I dropped my oldest child off for his first day of college. Hi, Louie. Hi, Fiona. Than I am to that day that my parents moved me into my freshman dorm on the 4th floor of Robinson. Surprise, Mom, I'm the commencement speaker. There's an adage in parenting: the days are long, but the years are short. Honestly, that's life in general. You're going to have those long days in your career, in your relationships, in your community and civic engagements. Don't lose sight of the fact that even on the days where it feels like it won't ever get any easier, those long days are just a short chapter in your life. Embrace the unexpected, take risks, step out of your comfort zone, and chase your dreams. But don't forget about the people who were at your side along the way. The professors who guided your education these past few years, keep in touch. Their mentorship is invaluable. Your classmates, they're now your professional peers and colleagues, and they'll open doors for you as you make career moves. That nice couple that live next door to that house you rented your junior year, they make excellent character references as you look for that next place to call home. No matter where this next season of life takes you, know that even if you're 1,000 miles away, you came to Grand Valley for a reason. You belonged here, and you will always belong here. And the next time someone asks you, so, where are you from? You can answer that you're a proud alum of Grand Valley State University, because this place will always be home. Thank you.
You'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see, I close my eyes to see. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head, a million dreams that keep in me awake. A vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. gonna make.
Please join me in thanking one more time our amazing and talented musicians, Anna, Brianna, Samantha, and Hannah. Hannah is also graduating this weekend. And thank you to Bex, our student speaker, as well for your inspiring words. Now I am pleased tonight to be conferring an honorary degree. An honorary degrees are a distinction of the highest order made to an individual who has achieved eminence in their profession while rendering distinguished service to our society. We celebrate them as an embodiment of the university's values and as a source of inspiration to you graduates, and that's why I'm especially proud to present an honorary degree to the Honorable Rosalind Bliss.
Rosalind Bliss is a trailblazer in every sense of the word. Elected as the first female mayor in Grand Rapids history, she led the city through 2 terms marked by progress, innovation, and compassion. Her background in social work, combined with her deep understanding of public policy, shapes a leadership style rooted in opportunity, sustainability, and community well-being. Beyond City Hall, Mayor Bliss remains deeply connected to the people she serves. Whether advocating for affordable housing, championing public transit, or uplifting the voices of young people and families across our region, her commitment to building strong, welcoming communities has earned recognition from Michigan Women Forward, Crane's Business, the U.S. Conference of Mayors, and the Grand Rapids Business Journal. She's a civic leader, a teacher, a visionary, and a fierce advocate for what's possible when communities come together.
At this time, I invite Trustee Sue Jandernoa, Provost Drake, and Rosalind Bliss to join me on the stage for the conferring of an honorary degree. Rosalind Bliss, a proud first-generation college graduate, earned bachelor's degrees in psychology and criminal justice from the University of South Alabama and a master's in social work from Michigan State University. We have a few social work graduates out there. Tonight, we award her the Doctor of Public Service degree as an acknowledgement of her service to our community and to GVSU. Under her leadership as mayor, the city of Grand Rapids continued its rise as an innovative, forward-looking city, including projects like the amphitheater and new soccer stadium that are underway not far from here. And her service to Grand Valley State University includes 10 years as an adjunct professor in social work and being appointed in 2019 as the Frederick Meyer Endowed Chair in Entrepreneurship and Innovation at our Frederick Meyer Honors College. Through these roles, she impacted many students by bridging practical experience with academic leadership, fostering an environment that encourages leadership and innovation. Now, therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Public Service, honoris causa, with all and the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. At this time, I would ask the Honorable Rosalind Bliss to share a commencement address after her hooding.
I think they left out the part that this was happening before I was supposed to speak. You know, before I get to my remarks, I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to President Mantella. What an incredible leader we have here at Grand Valley State. I'm so honored. To the Board of Trustees at Grand Valley State University, we're so grateful for your leadership, and I'm really touched tonight. This is an incredible honor, so thank you. Thank you. I think I can call you fellow Lakers now. So good evening, fellow Lakers. Honestly, what an incredible honor it is to stand before you tonight on such an exciting occasion. This is a day that you are going to carry with you for the rest of your life. It will be etched in your memory. Here you are, surrounded by the people who have cheered you on, who have challenged you, and most importantly, who have supported you. As I look out at all of you, I couldn't help but reflect as I was writing these remarks on my own journey. When I sat in a chair similar to yours almost 30 years ago, it does go by quick. And I felt the same sense of excitement, the same mix of joy, but yet nervous about what was to come next. I had hopes and dreams, just like all of you. But the journey ahead, I could never have imagined. I certainly never, ever thought that I'd be standing here as the former mayor of our amazing city. Yeah, you might be mayor someday too, you never know. And as I considered what I wanted to share with you tonight, I found myself asking myself, you know, what truly prepared me for this work? Was it studying, learning politics, community engagement? And all of those things are important. They all played a role. But the real answer is people. It is the people who believed in me. It is the people who pushed me. It's people who saw possibilities in me that I really couldn't imagine. Qualities that helped me develop resilience, the ability to be adaptable, a love for learning. Those have been my foundation. So I'm going to start tonight with people, because that's where everything meaningful begins. Many of those people are here with you tonight. They are your families, your friends, your professors, your mentors, the ones who showed up, who believed in you when you doubted yourself, the ones who encouraged you to keep going on those really hard days. Don't underestimate the impact of each and every one of them. And don't forget to thank them. Everybody needs to hear that sometimes. And I've been unbelievably fortunate in my life to have a lot of people like that. My big sister, Renee, I'm from a family of 10, but Renee is my rock. She has always been my biggest cheerleader. She taught me not to give up, no matter how many times I stumbled. My teacher, Mrs. Font, she's the one that told me I could go to college, even though no one in my family had. She saw a future for me that I, when I was young, really couldn't see for myself. And after a tough surgery years ago, it was Eddie, a guy who worked in the hospital, who became like a dad to me, who gently reminded me, even during times of disappointment, there is still so much to be grateful for, that we get to decide. We do. We get to decide if we want to be angry and bitter or grateful. These people and so many others have helped me learn so many things, including how to be resilient. And you know something about that too. You have lived it. You have faced personal challenges, some visible, but some very private. And you have persevered. You navigated a pandemic, a national reckoning with injustice, and a rapidly shifting world. And yet, here you are. That is no small thing. That is courage. That is grit. That is resilience. In public service, resilience isn't optional. It is absolutely essential. There were days as mayor when I felt the weight of enormous decisions, when criticism was loud and the path forward was unbelievably unclear. But what got me through was that same resilience that all of you have shown. It is the ability to stand in the storm, to breathe, to regroup, and to keep moving with purpose. It was my firm belief that obstacles are incredible opportunities and that we can get through absolutely anything if we put our mind to it. And closely tied to resilience is the ability to adapt. The world that you are entering is transforming faster than ever, technologically, socially, environmentally. The challenges ahead, unfortunately, they do not come with clear instructions. You are going to have to shift, stretch, and listen deeply. You'll need to unlearn, relearn, get up, try again. When I was your age, I had 0 plans to run for office. My path, like Philly's, had all these detours that I never expected. Opportunities came up that I never imagined. I had to listen really closely to my heart to decide, what are the doors that I walk through? What are those doors that I close? I had to learn to be open to new roles, to new truths, and even new definitions of success. Sometimes that meant standing up for something unpopular. Sometimes it meant standing alone. But always, always, it meant listening, staying curious, and staying teachable. And curiosity leads us to one of the most vital leadership tools of all, and that is lifelong learning. Learning doesn't end when you walk across this stage tonight. In fact, some of the most powerful learning happens after you leave the classroom. For me, teaching and engaging with so many students right here at Grand Valley has been one of the most rewarding experiences of my leadership journey. Spending time with students, spending time with you, listening to your questions, your ideas. You challenged me to think differently about issues that you were facing. You reminded me that leadership isn't about having all the answers. It's about making space for new ones. Some of the best insights I got and that I brought to City Hall came from conversations with my students like you. You weren't afraid to ask, why not? Why? Have you considered this? You have influenced real change in our city, and you may not even know it. I often found myself regularly asking you, what do we need to do in Grand Rapids to keep you here after you graduate? And your ideas were amazing. Your voices shaped my work more than you can imagine. You, your generation, you give me so much hope. You are smart, you are compassionate, you are courageous. I've seen you show up, not just on campus, but throughout our entire community. I've seen you volunteer, I've seen you organize, I've seen you advocate, and I've seen you dream. And I assure you, it matters and it makes a difference. So as you turn the page and step into the next chapter, whether it's a job or grad school or a year of service or something that you haven't even imagined yet, I hope that you will carry this with you. Remember the power of people. Hold close those who inspire you and be that inspiration for somebody else. Let your resilience remind you of your strength, even when the way forward feels so uncertain. Let your curiosity lead you to new growth, both personally and professionally. And let service, however you define it, anchor your life in purpose. Because service is where our values become visible. It's where leadership becomes real. The future is not something that we walk into. It is something that we shape. And we shape it with every decision, every relationship, and every act of courage. And I have no doubt that you, this extraordinary class of GVSU graduates, you are going to shape our world, our community, our neighborhoods for the better. So congratulations again, class of 2025. I'm so proud of you. Congrats.
Good evening. I'm Jennifer Drake, the Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. I have the privilege of serving all the faculty who serve all our students. I am so pleased to be with you tonight. Now, let's move to the moment you've been waiting for, the degree conferral of our graduating class of 2025. Congratulations on your hard work, your perseverance, and all your achievements that have brought you to this moment. Will all candidates who are receiving a specialist degree or a master's degree please stand? Thank you, and please remain standing. Now, will all candidates who are receiving a bachelor's degree also please stand? These are our 2025 graduating Lakers. Madam President, these candidates have successfully fulfilled the requirements of the Grand Valley State University curriculum. With the approval of the faculty, they are now presented to you to receive the appropriate degree.
Exercising the authority of the Board of Trustees of Grand Valley State University, legally vested by the state of Michigan, and acting on behalf of the faculty of Grand Valley State University, I now proudly confer upon you who have fulfilled the appropriate requirements for a graduate or undergraduate degree. This degree comes with new opportunities and the responsibilities to carry forward the values and knowledge you have gained here. To mark this achievement, you will now come forward individually to receive your diploma.
You may now be seated until ushered forward.
To the computing Lakers in the room, congratulations. You survived years of debugging code, and I want to hear noise from you. Congratulations, class of 2025. Good evening. I'm Dean Marwan Casentini, and I'm excited to join you in this important event. Also joining us on stage is Erica Hamilton, Interim Vice Provost for Graduate School. As the Dean of the College of Computing, I look forward to the transformative impact these graduates will have as they shape the future of technology and innovation in the greater Grand Rapids area, state of Michigan, and beyond. Will the marshal now present all the candidates from the College of Computing to receive their diplomas?
Bill Muchero, Tanishk Danielle,
Precious Omemu.
Ashley Allen. Priyanka Coat. Benjamin Gross Close. Kavya Inampudi. Mano Pulivarti. Brooke Walters. Ian Curtis. Lauren Davis. Naomi Sang. Juliette Alwana. Caleb Cheroyot. Sylvester Mbugua. Simeon Terwase. Quentin Randall. Sky Gerald. Manohar Reddy Gadam. Monica Ravada. Mega Hole. Karl Marx Orengo. Mark Matthew. Monmi Thakuria. Nathan Katzman. Alhaji Kamara. Emmanuel Kiprono Chirchir. Mark Kihu. Shannon Wasson.
Lupe Ken Valentino Hernandez Jr.
Jeffrey Twumley.
Rachel Marie Peacher.
Astha Thapa. Natalie Klein.
Isaiah Hendrick. Seth Messing.
Andrew Goodling. Cameron Schneider. Joseph Van Loo.
Sai Srujan Mullah.
Mark Kimani. Kenneth Mambugua. Ken Intwiga. Fiing Folua Olajide. Venkana Dora Sharath Arigela. Monica Manam. Pavani Seshadri. Venkata Madhav Thota. Ruchika Reddy Kesiredi. Pravalika Kurela. Divya Yala.
Lakshmi Saujana Dodi.
Maureen Mukuta Mutengi. Khalil Chepenino Joyce. Srinivas Kalyan Sriram. Prashanti Velpala. Priyanka Madula. Nikhil Sharma. Stephen Andrew Robinson. Owen Wheeler. Parker Harmon. Jaden Jenkins.
Mason Passanald.
Adin Donlagic. Gavin Morrow. Alexandra Sanfratello. Joseph Jungerheld III. Cameron Houtman. Eric Beauregard. Maxwell Cooper. Alec Borman. Ronan Kelly. Vale Szymanski. Andrew Becker. Andrew Downing. Adam Barrent. Eli Miller. Audrey Douglas. Wesley Harrison. Benjamin Saunders. Ethan Helsel. Cody Vischer. Joshua Campbell, Nathan Eberly, Logan Hernandez, Connor Keenan, Isabella Snyder, Jennifer Gearlings, Dylan Chow, Emmanuel Abera, Catherine Stacy, Madeline Wynn, Ryan Vanderveen, Aaron Dyes, Dean Berg, Clay Beal, Julian Chavez, Brendan Kinder, Kiernan Nikitow, James Nutt, Jensen Holm, Anthony Bose, Darrell G. Jr., Jose Hernandez Chavez, Houston Moore, Connor Parberg, Logan Nomanson, Haley Russell, Matthew Janatello, Devontae Hillman, Luke Dykstra, Evan Maurer, Samuel Pino, Dylan Toomey, Emma Fustel, Michael Campbell, Mia Endo, Allison Sheffer, Hannah Shaw, Parker Burnwriter, Kyle Scott, Caleb Malding,
Ian Stewart,
Francis Corona, Connor Ostrowski,
Gabriel Eckenbarger,
Jagger Denhoff, Ethan Wilson, Gabe Kucinich, Justin Birch, Adam Brown, Kenny Black, Skylar Burden, Shane Duggan, Isaac Van Brucht, Hannah Wozniak, Juan Jose Hernandez Jr., Yen Lam, Fazil Ahmad, Maria Hall, Amaris Beal, Madeline Rinkovitz, Alexander Hines, Drew Adkins, James Baumhart, Brendan Werner, Vincenzo Mesci, Andrew Smalden, Kayla Gornick, Blake Schaff, Shah Reza Nasseri, Lydia Castillos, Torian Hemphill.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the College of Computing.
Good evening. I'm Dean Cheryl Soman, and I'm proud to see all of our graduates here this evening. As Dean of the College of Education and Community Innovation, I'm so excited to see the impact our graduates will have on their communities. Will the Marshal now present all candidates from the College of Education and Community Innovation to receive their diplomas?
May Lexi Zorita, Megan Deal, Angela Sterling, Savannah Ray Charles,
Fadia Bashir,
Tiffany Whitehouse, Todd Hendricks,
Ashley Hogue,
Bex Takis Brits, Alexis Marie Harvey, Pelin Turan, Allison Norcutt, Abigail Lynn DeMeo, Megan Coleman, Sharon Phillips, James Van Duevenwood Varkeviser, Carol Williams,
Joanna Benning,
Anna Tunica Obi, Anna Biggs, Tyra Williams, Keleja Brown, Madeline Harris,
Mackenzie Donahue,
Makara Stoffers, Cassandra Lekes, Jasmine Key, Tamara Jones, Maddie Post, Ella Beckett, Clara Moore, Cassandra Boss, William Clifford Banks III, David Michael Fitzpatrick, Jessica Lynch, Hannah Boggs, Carly Anderson, Anetta Perez, Autumn Wallace, Linda Welch, Rebecca Engel, Anna Adamo, Ariana Kraljic, Daniela Centeno, Jasmine Silva, Andrew Young, Kylie Ralph, McKenna Schmidt, Olivia Radley, Amber Vanden Bosch, Latanya Vernon, Cassidy Van Malsen, Olivia Hernolstein, Susanna Johnson, Arnold Ruperts, Lauren Conrad, Jennifer Stewart, Alexandra Hanlon, Ayana Fair, Amy Pals, Courtney Sherwood, Sean Cantu, Amber Terhar, Peter Boychuk, Kobe Rhines, Cole Myers, Brooke Russell, Neil Vincent Nunn, Julia Rosema, Amira Beimers, Angela Douglas, Susan Depowski, Jacob Stein, Katie Coles, Allison Nicole Spofford, Ashley Thayer, Hannah Margaret Weber, Kevin Brooks, Daniela Tomas Mazariegas, Cheyenne Murray, Sydney Tonkin, Alyssa Bile, Terrence Bolden, Gabrielle Brown, Stephanie Emmelender, Lina Muema. Emma Ouellet. Nicole Schmidt. Caleb Futter. Rashani M. Alec. Anthony Bauer Jr. Amy Fager. Jeffrey Warber. Elise Redman. Sarah Feely. Rachel Wheeler. Kaylee Ikema. Abby Goodike. Megan Morley. Callie Dobrinsky. Mary Doucette. Daphne Urick. Skylar Huckala. Mackenzie Harris. Ashmita Dakal. Tiffany Green. Ryan Engel. Alexis Velasquez.
Sydney Fisher.
Darian Yee. Taylor Van Bronckhorst. Hannah Harrison. Carly Andrus. Jada Sharif. Elise Dulceth. Riley Warner. Lisa Morehouse. Karen Ramirez. Mackenzie Green. Bergan Bolthouse. Caitlin Crosby. Anthony Caprera. David Lyons. Jesse Raymer. Alexandra Lindell. Kel Nemetz. Dalia Torres Leon. Christelle Vanessa Morledge. Jacob Schultz. Tim Dolphin. Courtney Lynn McGivney. Caroline Pasal. Emily Prinz. Erica Hamilton. Ashley Lutkenhoff. Nate Boyd. Brandon Newman. Samantha Ventosia. Natalie Williams. Allison May. Amy Hoke. Caitlin Reams. Amanda Lawyer. Allison Rebick. Joseph Oosterman. Casey Krogman. Sarah Altieri. Allison DeGroat. Emily Teal. Tori Hoekstra. Robin Wykowski. Erin James. Madison Culleton. Haley Jacobs. Sarah Coots. Rebecca Precise. Albert Ni Noi Okwe. Della Chia. Ophelia Zornu. Emily Hill. Taylor Mosher. Kira Vasquez. Abigail Custer. Brianna Beeman. Liza Hain. Jordan Ganzevort. Erica Austin. McKenna Davis. Lexi Rosansky. Faith McKinney. Sydney Sparks. Alexandra Packer. Kiana McIntosh. Mackenzie Badoon. Aubrey East, Tony Butler, Aaron Rauch, Jennifer Meyer, Grace Bruins, Sarah Croze, Elena Potter, Michelle Bishop, Van Earl Parker Jr., Mary Lawrence, Elizabeth Gibbs, Matthew Bristol, Caitlin Burnett, David Stedman, Grace Ellen von Heitzma, Ethan Demarest, Darcy Van Wormer, Jaden Knepp, Landon Teachout, Zoe Shimones, Katie Gorman, Ashley Pangan, Madeline Ross, Kaylee Herman, Kessie Karg, Dontre Richard Wyrick, Anna Kelly, Aubrey Brearley, Elijah Fosu, Kiara McCormick, Lauren Alexandra King, Sydney Gandolfi, Haley Wilson, Aaron Elizabeth Westberg, Chloe Dingins, Martin Matov, Benjamin Langholtz, Libby Young, Courtney Glinka, Kaylee Latimer, Leah Hall, Dogan Copeland, Devin Bremen, Kennedy Burns, Blanca Melchor, Salita Gist Sullivan,
Nathan Rose,
Matthew Fisher, Cole Hottinga, Mason Oots, Joseph Wells, Riley Vandenberg, Emma Penny, Shayna Whiteford, Lanisha Aska, Julie High, Madeline Gibson, Molly Dehan, Taylor Byrne, Shelby Caudill, Colin Schroeder, Emma Allen, Jacob Old,
Lucas Houghton,
Lorenzo C. Rodriguez III, Jacob Aldi, Emily Redunzel, Jada LeCount, Dylan Linton, Ethan Hodgson, Isabel Beckwith, Haley Teisman, Melanie Kerbelis, Alexandra Massey, Elizabeth Dome, Ashley Pippin, Abigail Kubiak, Sarah Ann Blees, Jada Vandenbosch, Jody Sonke, Emily Rock, Ryan Fetty, William Street, Allison Walter, Shelby Heinlein, Hannah Glasgow, Rachel Foster, Grace Martens, Jill Behrens, Hannah Foster, John Patterson, Hunter Wieshorster, Isaac Sahutsky, Chantel Tran, Evan Suplee, Kayla Kettler, Lana Nata, Jessica Paquin, Christine Belding, Ikram Ibrahim, Elise Stanley, Olivia Heron, Madison Smith, Brianna Joy Rose, Christine K. Mueller, Sevri Green, Alicia Hall, Joshua DeBaker, Ethan Copel, Emily Casselu, Megan Smith, Erica Stein, Jenna Martin, Elizabeth James, Kaylee Novak, Emilia Adam, Mabel Schumacher, Kerrigan Carpenter, Leah Forsyth, Evan Good, Peyton Russo, Catherine Carruthers, Lexi Geraci, Kennedy Copenhafer, Cassidy Marie Galvin, Cullen Clements, Courtney Bancroft, Bonnie Burton, Raven White, Riley Gaudette, Amanda Shazevsky, Abby Williams, Rebecca Oliveira, Jenna Flake, Peyton Dunn, Madeline Hallisey, Amber Welch, Hannah Quickel, Anna Sophia Steib, Kendall Stirk, Miles Rhodes, Ian Campagna, Ethan Dawson, Grace Vander Hill, Macy Whipple, Carly Hosman, Ajay Arunkumar, Brett Treffers, Lily Bender, Sarah Genema, Michaela Sheppy, Avery Obregon, Chase Miller, Bradley Van Vienen, Osbin Garcia,
Joseph Jacobs,
Jack Gilchrist, Chloe Johanna Woods, Hallie Bauer, Aaron Peters, Lillian Hood, Hannah St. Andre, Anna Bremer, Spencer Escarino Nyatt, Caitlin Hain, Lindsay Card, Hannah Nowak, Noah Turner, Aubry Latrell, Kira Estelle Hannah, Maggie O'Malley, Caitlin Vitsetsin, Kali Wickenheiser, Genevieve Manderfield, Ellie Parr, Chloe Fleming, Evren Erhan, Bryn Lupo, Nicholas Sullivan, McKenna Bastionel, Benjamin Johnson, Shirley Kelly, Alyssa Laneke, Gabrielle Simmons, Katie Hukel, Grace Levine, Emma Holtvluer. Avery Smith. Broderick Allen. Matthew Corrin. Catherine Engel. Mayor Morris. Bailey Pratt. Celia McClure Sikema. Carson Brunette. Ethan Willett. Mila Egidas. Quinn Nelson. Melanie Fenoglio. Jerome Sulak. Ethan Briones. Elizabeth Arnouts. Coriana Maxey. Megan Whitson. Macy Keatsman. Melissa Field. Tiffany Feudel. Brianna Vincent. Emma Leishman. Jessica Miller. Zachary Telly. James Horrell. Thomas Johnstone. Chris Benedict. Abigail O'Donnell. Riley Botchilder. Ashlyn Jenkins. Lillian Kujat. Erica Lee Pettis. Hannah Lutz.
Adelaide Windsor.
Delaney Goodwin. Callista Chadwick. Francesca Lasorella. Chloe Upton. Maya Navarre. Aidan Gorgie. Ella Cage. Carrie Day. Lauren Collins. Sarah Mueller. Braden Shiflett. Andrea Walk. Sean Birdlick. Kai Van Ley. Robert Kate. Emily Hamilton. Jennifer Ray Meyer. Heather Goulette. Emma Stevie. Christina Mosheri. Addison Bosher. Amber Cross. Carly Schaub. Aaliyah Deal. Allie McCulloch. Peter Vanderberg. Aaron Harper.
Leah Louie.
Alexis Clements. Jordan Kless. Destiny Steffens. Morgan Van Dyke. Sophie Barnard. Ashley Meaton. Bren Lee Frick. Isabel Kubiak. Giselle Mahoney. Drew Pearson. Mackenzie Atkins. Alora Bowers. Edmund Butler Loring. Amelia Tombrella. Sarah Cook. Madeline Nelson. Haley Helgeth. Carly Kent. Alana Foster. Gracie Kaiser. Rebecca Blower. Brooklyn Mitchell. Lucas Southwell. Caitlin Meyer. Morgan Monchilo. Sydney Pierce. Marco Thompson. Jose Lopez Jr. Brennan Vasquez. Colin Yetzke, Caitlin Prince, Carly Kincaid, Tara Denhoff,
Lauren Robar,
Madeline Four, Lacey Jones, William Hessian, Cecilia Highland,
Caleb Rude,
Abigail Marie Cochon, Madison McKiernan, Skylar Trimble, Eva Hoseth, Rihanna Jean Furness, Brooklyn Sewardson, Riley Talsma, Caitlin Hillier, Jenna Rogers, Sadie Danley, Gabriella O'Connell, Jessica Kirkle, Maggie Mae Johnson, Isabel Lee, Haley Buland, Justine Lennon, Peyton Grimwood, Paige Catlin, Melissa Jackson, Kayla Walter, Eliana Georgioulas, Madeline DeLong, Madeline Rickard, Paige Breggy, Vera Grix, Emily Johnson, Ashley Rigatini, Alexandria Bean, Anna Fela,
Paula Badino, Olivia Stoll, Megan Myron, Julia Sanchez Congregado,
Emily Link, Jana Lombardo, Elizabeth Landa, Leah Gindi, Rosalie Rincones, Jada Ramsey, Autumn Vronikovsky, Leah Johnston,
Avery McDonald,
Lisa Salas,
Araceli Ramirez Salas, Brianne Schultz, Lauren Klein, Zoe Arend, Avery Van Regen Mortar, Bridget Hayfling, Elena De Bruin, Allison Colthorpe, Andrew Gerard, Ryan Maisonville, Melissa Morton, Riley Dingwell, Ellen Cavanaugh, L. Harper, Victoria Cox, Jimena Garcia, Grace Dykens, Megan Coleman, Alexis Kramer, Elise Black, Bridget Hosmer, Tristan Glasby, Ayla Rising, Nicholas Maynard, Kelsey Bowers, Sarah Petrinko, Riley Sokolowski, John Vander Graaf, Alexis Robles Vasquez, Sarah Brummels, Carrie Herman, Grace Chambers, Jakayla Akins, Chastity O'Neill, Alexis Alfaro, Page Brothers, Eve Bradley, Rachel Schmiel, Audrey O'Neill, Grace Muchler, Chelsea Weirs, Carolina Campanelli, Lauren Mozigian, Bree Stemplowski, Alyssa Sump, Alexa Staranik, Katie Ayers, Emma Lolito, Evan McCarthy, Lauren Methner, Natalie Lyon, Rebecca Ferry, Hope Nichols, Summer Kroll, Taylor Waring, Kate Gulterry, William Dunn, Kylie Smith, Charlie Hemming, Sophia Chumbley, Skylar Dixon, Joseph Haynes, Patrick Franklin, Jack Bomarito, McKenna Fall, Zoe Stressman, Brielle Wygent, Jenna Izerkis, Lene Fisher, Amanda Gerger, Abigail Rubsem, Rachel Cushway, Gloria Lacroix, Katie Rawhut, Elias Valdez, Jacob Purvis, Brooklyn Smithers, Caitlin Wilson, Rena Miller, Marisa Hahn, Hallie McWebb, Lauren Kirby, Edison Puck, Maya Wiersima, Carrie-Ann Ausmus, Catherine Luchens, Evan Whalen, Jack Snyder, Corey Hubler, Amanda Zaborowski, Mara Yaney, Danon Holst, Kylie Parker, Zach Brentana, Wendy Zamudio Arellano, Jeffrey Carter Jr., Jessica Turk, Cherish Wall, Zoe Sutton, Derek Portillo, Ashlyn Rose Kelly, Rose Hunt, Ava Meissen, Riley Campbell, Alyssa Van Manen, Kate Versluis, Savannah Lobsiger Gorton, Alyssa Gernate, Hannah Butzer, Phoebe Richardson, Stephanie Laidlaw, Matthew Ross, Hunter Brown, Jordan Roberts, Zachary Evan Brooks, Conrad Kassar, Caroline Bell, Sarah Shecky,
Sophia Nelson,
Emma Payton, Skylar Kanjemi, Madison Phillips, Lily Camp, Devin Leslie, Olivia Gilbert, Sean McNeely, Jeffrey Mom Jr., Brandon Klein, Zach Dutcher. Joey Slauson. Brendan Plaucha. Bridget O'Connell. Zoe McCollum. Cameron McKenna. Everardo Soriano Lopez. Danae Garcia Navarro. Kristen Gretka. Kaila Felty. Shelby Johnson. Madison Jadula. Sue Leonard. Madison May Babcock. Peyton Cheney. Caitlin Henson.
Paige Rohelier.
Emily Soror.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the College of Education and Community Innovation.
Good evening. I am Dean Adebayo Ogundipe, and I am delighted to be here with you on this joyous occasion. The graduates of the Padnos College of Engineering are exceptionally equipped to innovate and shape the future by creating new possibilities. We are on the brink of witnessing the remarkable contributions that they will make. Will the Marshal now present all candidates from the Padnos College of Engineering to receive their diplomas?
Michael Ford. Kathleen Olmsted. Brenna Tiernan. Aaron Searcy. Tony Shemaine Johnson. Eric Emmons. Alan Garawia. Rachel Elizabeth Jackway. Carter Glott. Brendan Wharton. Abigail Douglas. Madison Maureen Hinman. Daniel Johnston. Mason Selecki. Dugan O'Donnell. Nicholas Rashava. Jason Condrat. Ethan Duffy. Cooper McCarthy. Peyton Fisher. Alec Kent. Grace Pisecki. Riley Dillon. Elizabeth Devine. Sebastian Cuevas. Nathan Vugtavine. Eric Spindler. Nolan Smith. Jacob Clary. Madeline Ross. Neus Ramos Moreno. Leandro Tejo. Quentin Bauer. Haley Sywek. Marcus McElwain. Hallie Nedowin. John Danug. Braden Lindell. Logan Weisner. Olivia Need. Brooke Becker. Tyler Stasines. Jonathan Osborne. Brian Farrell. Rylan Bernhardt. Patrick Cribbins. Keewan Farrell Bay. Tegan Russell. Cameron Hoyt Wirtz. Samuel DeYoung. Freddie Cosio Terrazas. Christopher Lamus. Jaden Rolofs. Hannah Vergon. Kamana Pokrel, Kaylor Siebelink, Ryan Smith, Timothy Osipsov, Levi Vandegucci, Aiden Bone, Matthew Yonkman, Ben Collarmine, Mark Gunner, Lucas Myers, Carter Pilger, Drew Michael Thompson, Charles Nylander, Trevon Gunter, Jonah Van Wingen, Aaron Beyonce Lahoy Lahoy, Nicholas Webby, Jacob Law, Emma Rose, Khalil Chame, Benjamin Jenna, Wesley Fuller, Adam Williamson, Kyle Jordan,
Kaya Sherrill,
Kevin Gibson, Taylor Cross.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Padnos College of Engineering.
Good evening. I'm Dean Mark Schaub, and I'm honored to be here this evening as we celebrate our graduates. Graduates from the Brooks College of Interdisciplinary Studies are engaged global citizens who are well equipped to tackle the issues of today and the future. Will the Marshal now present the candidates from the Brooks College of Interdisciplinary Studies?
Sarah Marie Keeney, Natalie Thung, Brooklyn Chambers, Veronica McCann, Lynn Francis, Aaron Bragginton, Marlena Stevenson, Shawana Martinez, Robin Settle, Grant P. Spears, Ashton Gluck, Alexandra Jorns, Logan Bowen, Robert Thomas, Marcus Love, Aaliyah Huizinga, Emily Almorohead, Ashley Timoff, Samuel Like, Anthony Wagner, Shanaz Hamid, Maria Van Eerden, Olivia Bosamra, Ansley Oliphant, Braylee Dutzman, Natalie Colfer,
Melinda Weaver,
Sophia Kempf, Ella Miller, Amy Moe, Annie Droley, Kat Van, Susie Dennis, Angie Drake, Jessica Kovach, Amy Vreeland, Stacy Sipman, Victor Humphrey, Caleb Vesger, Paul Crispin, Kayla Schaefer, Ashton Jennings, Ariel Peralt, Emily Nicole Thatcher, Brenda Moorhead, Janine Cooper, Caitlin Peters, Cy Griffin, Abigail Grattan, Molly Balding, Braden Zinke, Gabrielle Renee Salinas, JC Adams, Grace Trainer, Kyle Corcoran, Asar Martin, James Johnson IV, Adine Marich, Lydia Ewing, Claire Samberg, Emily Daly, Katrina Poquette, Trayton Wright,
Jacody Sikora,
Katie Brown, Christopher Kotkovich, Ethan Damerum, Ethan Taylor, George Whiting, Kimberly Leon Diaz, Anais Bruder, Skylar Davenport, Denise Gardner, Simon Baker, Patrick Lyle, Kaylin Wallace, Naya Lynn Sumas, Stephanie Manis Arens.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Brooks College of Interdisciplinary Study. And let's give another round of applause for all our graduates. And now for the playing of our alma mater.
Hail to thee, Grand Valley, with loyal, steadfast, true. Praise our alma mater, we pledge faith to you. GVSU, black and white and blue and blue. We sing to thee, Grand Valley, united we're for GVSU.
In a moment, I will ask you to follow in the time-honored tradition of moving your tassel from right to left. Upon graduation for your first degree, your tassel is placed on the left side of your mortarboard. Graduate students, you might remember doing this when you received your undergraduate degree. So at this time, will all the individuals who have just received their bachelor's degrees please stand? Bachelor's degrees recipients, stand. This change appears simple, but in fact, it is not a small thing. It is symbolic of the semesters of hard work, intellectual curiosity, and your determination to succeed. I hope you feel the joy of your accomplishments as I now ask you, please take your tassel and with me move it from the right to the left side of your mortarboard to signify the fact that you are a college graduate. Congratulations.
Graduates, I'm going to ask you to be seated for just a few more minutes. We're almost there. As you leave here today and step into the next chapter, carry this charge with you. Never stop becoming. Let each choice you make, especially the difficult ones, shape who you are. And as you make those choices, use the screen that you've built with your values and your principles to help you focus along the way. You've already proven your resilience, your leadership, and purpose. Now unleash them, keep learning, and growing into the pursuit of a life well lived. Congratulations, class of 2025. You are now Lakers for a lifetime.
Graduates, please remain at your place until the platform officials and faculty recess. You will soon be dismissed by row. These commencement proceedings are now concluded.